What is going on, friends, and welcome back to the Minecraft Hub channel. So today we're going to be looking at 5 starter house designs that are great for your Minecraft world, and all of these are actually fairly simple to build, especially since the tutorials go step by step and show you exactly how to do everything. They also all feature pretty basic materials that are very easy to get within the first few days of playing Minecraft. If you're interested in checking out any of the tutorials, the links are in the description down below, so you can go and check out each one and build these for yourself. First up today, we have a design by Eric on his period, and it is a very simple spruce and stone brick design. I really like this design. It includes some white concrete as well, but not too much of it, so you should be able to still acquire that within the first few days of playing Minecraft. It is definitely a very sleek design and great for your world, and would look great in pretty much any biome. He uses some dark oak as well to pair nicely with the spruce logs, and then adds spruce stairs to take over the rest of the roof. Overall, this is a great design for early game Minecraft. You can fit everything that you need in it, including enchanting room, bedroom, storage, pretty much everything, and it also looks incredibly good, so this is definitely a great design for early game Minecraft. He leaves the interior and doesn't cover that, so it is pretty much up to you how you want to decorate the interior. He does do a fireplace, which I think looks nice, but you know, if you're looking for a more storage area, then you can definitely do that as well. It's also a 3-story design, so there's definitely plenty of room to put all your things. The attic would be great for a bunch of barrels and things like that to put storage in as well, and instead of filling in with wood like he does here, chests or barrels would look great as well. Next up, we are looking at a design by the Mythical Sausage, and this design features a lot of detail work, but is still very simple with a lot of very simple materials. It is all spruce and oak, and then some stone and stone variants in order to finish off all the detail. Of course, you could do a little less detail and that would save you on some of the block variations, but I think it looks really nice as a finished product, so you should definitely go for it. He also features a lot of plants around, which is very easy with bone meal, and also just some flower collecting, things like that to make the outside look very nice. And he does a step-by-step tutorial on how to build the whole thing, so it is very easy to do yourself. I think if you're looking to challenge yourself with detail work, this is definitely a great build to go for, and to switch it up a little bit. He does show you on the roof especially how to switch up blocks, add stairs, slabs, whole blocks, things like that to give a lot of variation and detail to your build. I think this is a great tutorial not only for learning how to build this starter house specifically, but how to do a lot of detail work in your other builds as well. Adding variation like this in your builds is hard to get started in at first, but once you start doing it, it looks really good once you have a finished product. Overall, this is a great design for a starter base. Next up, we are looking at Folly. This is a wooden modern house design that features pretty much only oak wood, but it also does have some detail work with spruce trapdoors and fences, things like that. Overall, this is a really cool design. I really like how it has a smaller base and it's bigger up top, but it still includes brewing stands, bookshelves, beds, everything that you would need in survival Minecraft, and also a lot of details to make this whole build look very nice. This is a great build as well for how expandable it is. Since it is a simple rectangular modern house design, it is very easy to expand it either outwards, up, or even just down into the ground. Folly does a lot of builds on their channel, so they're very great at showing how to get the resources and how to go step by step through everything. They'd put little layouts on their video as well to give you the exact dimensions of how big and how wide to build things, so these are very easy builds to follow along with, and the finished product actually looks great as well. Personally, I would include a full enchanting room in the top of this build because I think it would pair nicely with the build, and it is also very useful for early game Minecraft. Later on, of course, your enchanting room usually is near an XP farm of some sort, but early game Minecraft, it is great to have in your starter home and also makes your house look very nice. Much like the last video, this video is great for detail work as well, although this detail work is a bit different. Instead of learning how to do block variation, this one is great for how to use different blocks like chains, fireplaces, things like that in order to actually get a lot of detail in your build with some extra blocks. And here we can see the finished product, which looks incredible, and you can see it is very simple with just oak variants and some spruce details. Next up, we are looking at a Japanese house design by Ballsy, and this is a very simple design with some pretty simple blocks that you can get in early game Minecraft. It does include a lot of wood variants, which may be difficult in some worlds, but hopefully you're able to find all those or make do with what you have. This is also a very small house, so it could also be even just a detail house that you put in your world later on, or you could build it straight up front in Minecraft and have this as your small little base. A lot of people like doing the Japanese house design in Minecraft because it looks like a very cool design to put in your world, and it is pretty simple to build as well once you learn how to do the detail work for it. As you can see, it's a lot of stairs and different stair variations and putting them in different places in order to give it that Japanese feel. Like I said before, this design uses a lot of different wood variants, including oak, dark oak, spruce, and jungle, so if one of those biomes isn't near you in your own world, you can probably just use whatever wood that you do have and it'll still look very nice. The overall design of this build relies mostly on the shape of it and not the actual colors of the blocks that you're using, so if you use a couple different woods in order to save time and not actually going to look for those, it's not going to make a huge difference in your build and it'll still look very nice as long as you get the shape of this build right. And as you can see, the interior is very small, so I think this would be a great base as decoration in a world, or a very small starter base if you're not looking to do an enchantment room and things like that in your main starter base. The detail work in this video is great as well, especially the exterior of this build. Once he actually does the finished product with the water, lily pads, things like that on the outside, I think it brings the whole build together and looks very nice. Of course, he's using some shaders as well to give it that extra little color variance, but I think overall this would look great in a regular survival game with the vanilla textures as well. Last but definitely not least, we are looking at Genie, who has built a very large survival starter house for Minecraft. And personally, I like building large survival starter homes, mostly because I live in a cave for the first part of my world, and then I build a starter home after that. This would be great for me and for a lot of players who also play the same way. It definitely takes a little extra time to get all the materials for it, but it is a great base once you do get all those materials. It is also very easy to follow along with and just includes a lot of detail work that makes it look very nice, but it also has farms, things like that, which is going to help you a lot in your world. This starter house design has a farm straight underneath the base, which I think looks absolutely incredible and is also very efficient, and they have everything from wheat, potatoes, pumpkins, melons, and a full sugarcane farm, which is very useful to get all your paper needs, which is a lot in Minecraft, especially later on once you're building firework rockets and things like that. This design also has room for a full bed, brewing stand area, big storage room, enchantment room, and even a place for a nether portal. So it is definitely a great design to use for your starter world of Minecraft. It may take a while to get all these materials, but it is definitely worth it to have such a big design. That is all that we have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.